Episode 4. Two Strangers, One Fate. Some paths run side by side, never touching, yet bound together by destiny. Charles Darnay, Sydney Carton. Two men who look alike. Two men with opposite souls. Two men who will shape the life of the same woman in ways neither can imagine. This is the story of unlikely mirrors, of choices, shadows, and the first quiet stirrings of a love that will change everything. The trial is over. Charles Darnay walks free, but the echo of danger stays with him like the ghost of the courtroom. Sydney Carton stands nearby, leaning against a doorway, his coat wrinkled, his eyes clouded by drink and self-loathing. They say every man has a shadow, but for these two, the shadow walks beside them in living form. Darnay approaches Carton. "You saved my life today," he says gently. Carton scoffs. "I saved no one. I merely confused a jury, nothing more." Yet behind the bitterness is a sharp mind, sharp enough to cut itself. Later that night, Carton invites Darnay to supper. Or perhaps invites is too generous. He pulls him along like a man tired of being alone with his own thoughts. They sit in a dim tavern. Candlelight flickers across their nearly identical faces, revealing every contrast between them. Darnay sits upright, polite, composed, a man shaped by discipline. Carton slouches, untidy collar, tired eyes, half-empty bottle before him. After a long silence, Carton mutters, "I hate you." Darnay blinks. "May I ask why?" Carton shrugs. "Because you remind me of what I could have been." A quiet truth, a painful truth, one that even Carton himself can barely admit. Carton returns home alone. His room is small, cold, bare, a place built for solitude, not living. He stares at himself in the mirror. The face that looks back at him is Charles Darnay's reflection, but worn down by disappointment and dulled by years of self-destruction. Carton whispers to the empty room, "I care for no man on earth, and no man on earth cares for me." The candle burns low, and with it, so does Sydney Carton's hope. Meanwhile, in the warm house on Soho Square, Lucie Manette speaks softly to her father. "I felt something in that courtroom, Father, something I cannot explain." Dr. Manette looks at her calmly. "Then trust it, my child. The heart often knows what the mind has not yet learned." Lucie glances at the window, where fog drifts along the glass. She thinks of Darnay, his kindness, his strength, his gentle gratitude. But she also thinks of Carton, his loneliness, his bitterness, his eyes filled with something unspoken. Two men, two paths, and a future waiting in the shadows. Sydney Carton cannot stop thinking about Lucie, her voice, her kindness, her gentle concern for a man who believes himself unworthy of anything. He sees her again at Mr. Stryver's office. She smiles at him, with no judgment, no hesitation. A simple smile that brings light into a place he thought long dead. Carton turns away quickly, afraid she will see the truth he hides. He is falling in love, and he believes he has no right to. Charles Darnay, too, thinks often of Lucie. He remembers her kindness in the courtroom, her sympathy, her warm presence beside her father. When he visits their home again, he brings gentle stories to lighten Dr. Manette's heart. Lucie listens, softly smiling, and with every visit, the connection between them grows. Quiet, natural, undeniable. Night falls. The city grows silent. Lantern light spills across empty streets. In one house, Charles Darnay lies awake, thinking of Lucie with hopeful longing. In another, Sydney Carton sits at his desk, head in his hands, whispering a promise to no one but himself. "I would give my life to keep her happy, even if she never loves me."